ASAP Rocky bursts into tears after RiRi ends relationship. Nobody saw this coming. Not the fans. Not the insiders. Not even the people closest to them. Because for years, they looked like the one celebrity couple that could survive absolutely anything. The chemistry. The loyalty. The family they built together. The way they always seemed to find their way back to each other no matter what life threw at them. It all made people believe that what RiRi and ASAP Rocky had was untouchable. But tonight, everything changed. Because according to shocking new whispers coming out of their inner circle, RiRi has officially decided to end the relationship, and the fallout behind closed doors has been nothing short of heartbreaking. And the most devastating part? Sources are now claiming that the moment ASAP Rocky realized it was truly over, he completely broke down. Not angry. Not defensive. Not cold. He reportedly burst into tears in a way that left everyone around him absolutely stunned. This wasn't a publicity stunt. This wasn't a dramatic social media moment. This wasn't another celebrity rumor people could just brush aside. This was pain. Real pain. Raw pain. And if what's being said is true, then this may be one of the most emotional celebrity breakups we've seen in a very long time. Because behind the luxury, behind the red carpets, behind the smiles, there may have been a love story quietly falling apart. So what really happened? Why would RiRi finally walk away? What pushed things to this point? And what exactly made ASAP Rocky completely lose control emotionally the moment he understood she was serious? Because trust me, the details are even sadder than people think. Let's get into it. Part 1, the love story everyone rooted for. To understand why this breakup is hitting people so hard, you have to understand what these two represented to the world. RiRi and ASAP Rocky weren't just another celebrity couple. They felt different. Their connection always seemed deeper than flashy headlines or staged paparazzi moments. There was history there. Friendship. Trust. Comfort. Long before the romance officially became public, people could already sense that there was something special between them. They weren't rushed. They weren't performative. They moved like two people who genuinely knew each other beyond the cameras. And that's what made fans fall in love with them. When they finally stepped into the relationship publicly, it didn't feel random. It felt like destiny finally catching up. Then came the moments that made the internet completely obsessed with them. The fashion moments. The interviews. The subtle glances. The way Rocky looked at RiRi like she was the only woman in the room. The way RiRi seemed calmer, softer, and more grounded around him. And then of course, their family. The moment they became parents, people thought that was it. That was the final proof. The final chapter. The final confirmation that this wasn't just a phase or a Hollywood romance. This was real life. This was forever. At least, that's what everyone thought. Because while the public was celebrating the image of a perfect couple, there may have been private cracks growing bigger and bigger behind the scenes. And according to whispers now surfacing, those cracks had been there for much longer than anyone realized. Part 2, the pressure started building. Sometimes relationships don't end because of one huge explosion. Sometimes they end because of something even more dangerous. Slow emotional exhaustion. And people close to the situation are now saying that's exactly what may have happened here. From the outside, their life looked glamorous. But think about what was really happening behind the scenes. 2 massive careers. Constant public scrutiny. Parenting responsibilities. Business pressure. Travel. Schedules. Rumors. Expectations. That kind of pressure can quietly destroy even the strongest connection if the emotional foundation starts slipping. And insiders are now hinting that RiRi had allegedly been carrying a heavy emotional weight for a while. Not because she stopped loving Rocky overnight. But because she may have started feeling like she was holding everything together emotionally. And when one person in a relationship begins to feel like they're constantly carrying the emotional load, resentment starts to grow. Silently. Dangerously. Painfully. At first, it probably looked small. Maybe it was missed calls. Missed conversations. Misunderstandings. Moments where one person needed comfort and the other wasn't emotionally available. Then maybe it became deeper. Longer silences. Harder conversations. Distance that couldn't be fixed with a hug or an apology. And the sad truth is, sometimes the relationship doesn't.